Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my YouTube and hopefully my Facebook. I have been trying to do this and I've been mucking it up. I haven't done a pre-recorded in so long. So I'm hoping and I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that this is going to work. So welcome to my pre-recorded live. How's that? This is going to be a new to you. I am using, this is card sketch number 216, and we are going to be using Attention Shoppers. Now, Attention Shoppers is part of the suite or the bundle that we're using for our stamp camp in August. And this stamp camp is you're going to get 7 exclusive fancy fold cards, and basically you're going to get those cards with the technique as well. Plus you get 7 more exclusive cards. And honestly, I've seen them and they are really, really nice cards. We do have a great bunch of people. We have a couple that are returning from our regular stamp camp, but we do have a couple of new ones from the States and also from the UK, or one new one from the UK. Awesome. So welcome to my Saturday card sketch. And hopefully this is going to turn out okay and we can carry on. Awesome. So I've done this twice now. So hopefully it's going to go 3rd time's the charm, right? All right. So this is the card sketch. Now I know it looks a little funny with this sort of stuff. I actually made this simpler for what there is. This part here is just a 1/4 inch strip. I've actually cut it to a 1/2 inch and I put it behind this card base so that you can see that that it kind of just sort of I don't know. So it just gives and brings the color forward a little bit more. Like I say, I am using the Attention Shoppers. So I'm hoping that this all turns out okay. Now, originally I was going to use a pretty in pink background, but I think I'm going to use this Petunia Pop. This is a regular card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored by 4 1/4. And remember, on all of my card sketches, I always put the finished size on here, and I usually always do a portraits card. I just find there's times that I do landscape, depending if I want more of, like, if I was going to do something that goes across the card. All right, so then I have a piece, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this way. This one happens to be 3.5 by 4 3/4, and I don't think that is 4 3/4 by 3.5. Yeah, it is. Now I've got it in basic white. And I think this will show it off a little bit more. And I'm not going to attach that at this point. Now you notice here, I've got these 3 circles. Well, I am going to put, like this circle here. Whoops. And this happens to be from Everyday Details. And it looks like I need to pop those out. I thought I already had. And I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put this one here, and then the Granny Apple Green one there. I just thought they were beautiful colors together. Why not put them all together? Now, I know in the here it says a 2-inch circle. This might be just a tad smaller than a 2-inch circle, but the picture that I took here was a 2-inch circle, so it'll work okay there. Now, then what I wanted to do was I wanted to use the shopping bags. So I'll show you what I kind of did ahead of time on here. Well, I didn't on this particular one. So, so I took, oh, you know what? Ugh, I know where that is. Hold on just for a second. I had taken my stamp and I cleaned it. You know, when your stamp starts to lose its stick, the best thing to do is just to take it and run it under water and then just let it dry. And now see, that's sticking really, really good on there. So I'm just going to take my Memento. We're going to stamp this. And we should be using this on paper piercing mat. just like that. And I'm going to need this again. And then what we want to do is, I really like this die set because it doesn't have a lot of dies, but it doesn't have a lot of images, so you don't get lost up in a lot of those little tiny things that I tend to like to do. All right, so I've just got my mini cut and emboss. I use plate number 3 because I find that works better. And then I'm just going to use some Post-it note tape. We're just going to tape that on there. Hopefully that's enough there. And we'll just run this through. Now I've run, whoops, there goes that. Just going to use that like that. I just thought it would be kind of nice to have the green. I was all prepped to do it in the pretty and pink, but to me that was just, I just needed a little bit more to it. Now, isn't that funny? I have never used Granny Apple Green as much as I've used it in the last month. And I'm going to continue to use it because Halloween's coming up, right? All right, so we have this here. And then I wanted to put these on here like that. And you kind of lost that with it being put on there. So I went and I just used my deckled circles. And I'm just going to put this on here like this. And then that's going to bring that up so that I can put that on there. I could change them around, but I really think that this would work better like this. So I'm just going to actually just put those on there right now. Now remember to enter into the card sketch in my group, and the group is just down below. And also, like I say, any information about the Attention Shopper Stamp Camp. There, and this one here. Now that just added a few more things. That's not what the card sketch says. Originally I was going to have the card sketch like this, and then I went, no, that's just a little too involved there. All right, so this is just going to go like this. We'll get those on there. Now I've gone ahead and I've stamped and cut out these. See, I could put them there, but I really didn't want to. And then we've got this here like that. And then I thought, wow, it would be really nice if we have the different paper. Let's go and where my little snips are. That's ridiculous too. So at this point, I can't even tell you what we've done in Montreal. I know what we were supposed to do, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not if we have gone ahead and done some of the things that we were going to do. There's they have this festival or a competition with fireworks. So I thought that would be kind of neat. It goes late, but the kids are supposed to be left out of a summer camp and daycare. So, okay, so this was going to go here. That kind of looks nice on there. Then I saw this piece here, so I'm just going to cut that as well. Now, if you want to, with your designer series paper, you can turn around and also color with your stamping blends. And make them if you want it darker. But in this case, I don't want the tissue part to be darker. I really want it to be the lighter color. So, and I mean, I could switch this tissue all up. So let's just see what that would look like as well. There we go. So that's just going to go there. And then we have this piece here that I thought would be kind of fun. And I'm actually going to stamp that one a little bit different. So let's just come in with our paper piercing mat again. I'm just going to put it over top there for the time being. I'm just going to put it here. And I want to get some of this pretty peacock in here. Let's see how that's going to look. I think that'll look quite pretty on there. Or it could be half and half, but let's just see what that's going to look like. Now, I didn't cut around the handle here because honestly, it isn't really needed when you to get this look on there. So let's see. Just like that. So I hope you'll do this technique or this particular card sketch. I try to go completely different with some. I try to go nice and easy. So see, that's going to go there. Should we have it like that, or should we have a different green on there? Let's see what's there's this from this paper as well. Let's see what that looks like. I'm not sure that I'm really sold on that. Let's go yellow on there. I love this paper. This is the paper that we're using for that Attention Shoppers. Full of life. Also goes along with my monthly club there too. So I have been busy trying to get some of these recordings done. The only two recordings that are really important to me are this sketch one and my my technique one. So let's see how that's going to look. Is that better, or should I do this dark one? Well, you're not there to answer, so I'm going to have to just go. I think I'll go with the lighter one, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so then that's going to go on there. And then we've got to put these pieces on there. And you know what's funny? This is not going to show up on there. If I'd done this on a white card, it would have shown up more. Well, let's see what the pink would look like. Didn't think that one through. Well, that would look all right on pretty in pink. Well, we're going to maybe do a pretty in pink base. All right, so let's go ahead and put these on here. And then we can pop those up. So just putting that on there. We're going to put that on with a dimensional or two. I don't know why this stamp set it really sings to me. It's I guess I just like the shopping part. Don't get much time to shop. Hopefully I will have my shopping done in Montreal. There's one shop I have to go to, and that is my Christmas store. Used to collect the Dickensville Village. But I don't think I need any more, unless there's something that sings to me. All right, so let's go ahead and put this on here. Let's just get rid of these here. Bring this over here. Let's just go here. That white really sets that part off there. So, yeah, I might even do this on a white. I want to put those behind. And this can go here. Now, what we want to do is, so do I want to put that onto a pretty in pink card base, or do I want to put it on a on this won't show if I do that. And I don't know where my granny apple green, oh, it's right here. So let me just, I have a card here. Let's just see how this is going to look. It's a very colorful, happy card. What part of shopping isn't happy? And oops, this is 5.5. And we'll score it at 4.25. Whoops. Oh my goodness, you guys. Here we go. Score it at 4.25. There we go. Let's take a look and see what this is going to look like. Didn't think that out too well. So this is going to go on here. This will come here. One here. One here. It's a pretty card. Okay, let's go with that. So again, it's just a regular piece here. All right, so let's go ahead and put these onto there because this is going to be important that this is on first. And like this. I want to make sure they're in the right spot. There we go. Okay, so just come and put that on. I haven't used this every day one that often, so it's kind of nice to be able to bring it out and use it with something totally different, right? It's just going to go in there. And this one should fit there. Yeah, okay. And then I'll show you what I mean by these pieces going down there. So now we have these 1/2 inch. It's actually a 1/2 inch by 1 inch and 1/4, I think. And I think this one said 1 inch. So now I'm just going to go put a little piece there, and it's just going to just give kind of tiny bit of a highlight on there. So I'm just going to go there. So it just, like I say, we're just adding a tiny bit of an element on here just so that we have something a little bit different on our sketch. And I got to tell you how this came about. This came about because I found a stamp set called So Sincere. And my thought was I was going to go, and I'm cutting this down to 1.25. I was going to go and put, it has happy birthday, and it's happy birthday on up and down. And that's what I wanted to do on a card. So then that's how this came about. I know, call it silly, but that's the way it came about. So that's just going to go like that. And by cutting that a little bit longer, it just gives you a bit more to put onto the back. Okay, so like I say, we're going to put this onto here. We could even put that onto a white card. Let's see, I have it a white card here as well. Let's see how that would look. Oh, it's too stark. Okay, we're going to put it onto this pretty in pink card base. Let's say, let's go for simple, right? Or let's go for something a little bit different. That's just going to go there. Now, of course, we need to have something there in to write on. So we have our piece of basic white. And our words are, there's a happy birthday. Happy birthday would be great. Treat yourself. We'll do treat yourself on the inside. Now that's too big of a happy birthday. No, okay, well that's no problem. We'll just go ahead and cut this into a 1/2 inch. Come back in with our paper piercing mat. And we are going to put this, and let's put that in the petunia pop. Surprise, surprise, I'm not embossing. Let's go here. And the funny thing about this petunia pop is it does lighten up as it dries. So this is just going to go here. So let's cut this off a bit here. And we're going to pop that up. And it's actually going to go right there and come out, and it'll look like it's supposed to come off that side. Here. And you know, I think I'll bring it out further. Just like that. All right. And then, see, it's starting to look like that sketch there. And then we're going to come in with our resin dots. And we're going to try something here. So I have our resin dots, and I am going to put 5. I don't normally put that many on, but my thought is I'm going to use these colors, and we're going to put this one down here. We're going to put a big one up here. And then I don't know if these yellow ones are going to color with the Granny Apple Green, but I'm going to give it a try. Just try one. Oh, it's going to work. Okay. And we'll put one of these up there. And maybe one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we can put different colors. I know somebody commented on that the other time when I did that with the different colors of the dots. I kind of like that. That did kind of go the Granny Apple Green, so I'm okay with that. And now, of course, we need to do the inside, which I think I used the piece that I was supposed to have for the inside. That's no worries. I've got a thin piece of basic white here. And we will do that. I think it's 4 3/4 was that size. But we'll go 3 3/4 by 5. Let's see if that's that size. Let's see it. I'm going to actually go down 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. I like that size too. Sometimes it's nice not to have all those colors in there, or all that space on the inside. Let's go put that there. And go put a pretty in pink. You know what? I've got this already done. Why not? Shopping bags galore, right? So this will be, I'm going to come in with the treat yourself. And I think I'll put that also in the petunia pop. So different when you're recording. It's funny. It's harder to do it when you're recording than when you've got somebody there. Because I keep looking up and I'm not seeing any comments. All right, so let's just put that there. And I did have that. Where did I put it? There we go. So I hope you're enjoying this. Give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate it. And do a card sketch and put it in on the group. I can give prizes internationally. So I would love to give some prizes away internationally. Let me just get this cut and then we'll put that on there. So kind of a clean looking card. I don't, you know, it's there we go. Where do we want to put it there? There we go. I tend to always put my stuff in the right corner. Just come in and get that there. And there we go. So I hope you like that, like I say. Remember to take the time to create because it's great for the soul. And card sketch number 216. All right. Thanks so much for watching. And I will be back to do my technique on Tuesday. Have a great day and have a great weekend. Bye for now.